machine that all my jeans were in. I go over there and then she's sopping wet. Didn't even wring them out. They're still got laundry soap in them.
So, it's move day, and we thought we had hit the lottery, man, because we got up this morning, and what did we discover when we got up this morning, Tony Tao? Both washing machines.
Oh, so it's a small camp. So there's only 2 washers, 2 dryers. So I got up really early to do laundry before we head out. Got in there and both of them were open. I was like, yeah.
Yes, that's winning the lottery. You can get all your laundry done before you leave.
Right.
And we had a place with a late checkout, so we don't have to leave until noon. But then, one of the gods of our being, whichever god controls laundry machines, what'd they do to us?
They took the machine that all my jeans were in. And I'm only talking 4 pairs of jeans, so it's not like I overloaded it or anything. I go over there and then she's sopping wet. Didn't even wring them out. They're still got laundry soap in them.
So what would you do in this situation? Would you just throw them in the shower like I'm suggesting? Or would you try and find an alternate solution? We're not really stopping at the laundromat because we're going to have a 30-foot travel trailer hooked up. All right, well, here's what it looks like.
I'm soaking wet too. But like a good camper, I have already informed the KOA that one of the washers is broken.
Yeah. All right, well, we'll figure out what we're going to do with it, and we'll see you in the Poconos. Or actually, we'll see you at a Harvest Host tonight, then the Poconos.
Yeah.
We are at our second Harvest Host of the summer. Name of the place is?
Roddenauer?
I thought it was like Rohrbach.
We better figure it out.
We better check. All right, take 2. Now that we figured out where the hell we are at Rohrbach's Farm Market. It is in Catawissa, PA.
You were calling it Cattywampus.
Cattywampus, that's what I was calling it. I just make up names for stuff when that's just me. When I don't know, I just make up names. So
Which is kind of cute. It's kind of an endearing thing he does.
So we are at Rohrbach's Farm. It's got a big area for parking, so I'll show that. If you're a Class A pulling a toad, you could just literally pull straight in, not have to worry about unhooking and backing anything in. There's also a barbecue restaurant here, which I have been thinking about since we booked this place last week. So we're set up, we got the generator running. We don't have a big enough generator for the AC, but we got the generator runner to keep the batteries charged and any of that stuff.
Maybe we just invest in a bigger generator that will run the air conditioning, and then we can Harvest Host whenever the heck we want.
See, this was my evil plan all along. I knew that all I needed to do was do a couple of Harvest Hosts with a 2,000-watt generator, and Tony Tao would be going, we need to buy a bigger generator.
Just so we can run the air.
If I had told her months ago we need to buy a bigger generator, she would have went, we've got a generator. Now that we've had to Harvest Host without air conditioning, I'm going to get a new generator. At Rohrbach's Farm, they have barbecue. So I got us a half rack of ribs. I said, what is your best side? And he said, the Mac and Jack. I said, Mac and Jack? I said, okay. He said, well, hold on, let me ask one of the girls. So he goes to one of the girls that work for him. He says, what's the best side? And she immediately, without even thinking, says Mac and Jack. So of course, I got to get the Mac and Jack. But then she also said, oh, but the potato salad's pretty good too. So I have Mac and Jack, and we have potato salad. We've actually already tasted these. They are super good. I actually think the potato salad is better than the Mac and Jack. Tony Tao, what do you got over there?
Probably brisket sandwich.
Brisket. They had like 6 different barbecue sauces, some of them that I've never seen before, like some kind of Alabama white sauce. So we'll have to try. One of those is supposed to be really hot too, so be careful.
That tastes like ranch.
Oh, really?
But it's got a bite to it. Ooh.
Oh, big bite? You found the Alabama hot sauce.
Apparently.
I've never had white barbecue sauce before. It's okay, but it's just not right. Having white barbecue sauce. The ribs themselves, they're good, but it's late in the day. I think they've been sitting on the smoker a little longer than they should have, but it is late in the day. All right, Carolina mustard. That's a good barbecue sauce. I like Carolina mustard barbecue sauce. All right, so Dan's Barbecue at Rohrbach Farms. 2 thumbs up, man. Very good stuff. Let's go. This place was absolutely lovely. It was a great night doing a harvest host.
It was awesome because we had all the windows open on the trailer. We've been running air conditioning for like weeks and weeks and weeks now. So to have all the windows open on the trailer and the temperature was just perfect.
If anything, do a harvest toast every once in a while, just so you can open all of the windows on your trailer and air it out. This place reeks of humans. The farm was great, and they also have a little farm market. Talk about the farm market, because you went in, I didn't.
Cute. It's got a little section, you know, tchotchkes, jellies, jams, dressings, whoopie pies.
The whoopie pie was
so we got a couple of whoopie pie, homemade whoopie pies. Oh yeah, dangerous.
Cool. So today we are up to Mount Pocono. That's where we wanna go. Down to...
No.
That's Kokomo, huh?
It's Kokomo.
That's Kokomo. We're going to the Poconos. I think I can make the song work though.
Oh, God.
Ready? Go in the summer if you don't like snow. Up in the Poconos. She's rolling her eyes under those glasses, aren't you, Tony? All right, we'll see you in the Poconos. You ready, Gracie? Here we go.
Let your spirit rise. Let your spirit rise. Let your spirit rise.
The rest of you talk amongst yourselves for a moment, but if you are an owner of an RV park, this is something you need to do. Do you see this? This is where the water is hooked up. Notice how it's about 2.5, 3 feet off of the ground. This is a wonderful idea. I'm so tired of standing on my head to try and hook up water. So, yeah, raise it up a little bit. For the rest of you, comment if you think I'm right on this one. We found something in Mount Pocono that is right up our alley. It is called the Mount Pocono Beverage Trail. And apparently, if you go to 6 of the different places on the Mount Pocono Beverage Trail and have a beverage and check in, you get a free trucker hat.
Everybody needs a trucker hat.
We don't know where you get the trucker hat yet.
We don't know what it looks like.
We have no idea what it looks like. It's supposed to be embroidered. So we've already been to one. We went to Pocono Brew Company.
By the way, who had really good pizza.
They had super good pizza.
Super good pizza.
And we had a beer there. We just had a beer there. So now we are heading to, I've already forgotten the name of it, Mountain View
Winery, Brewery, and Distillery.
Thank you. This is Mountain View Vineyard, Brewing, Distilling, all that stuff. And one of the reasons we decided to come here is that we love the logo.
I'm feeling kind of sweet wine today, which is rare, but I'm feeling kind of sweet wine. So this is a white wine. It's called a Niagara, and it says sweet, fruity, and seriously fun. It is sweet. This is called a Split Rail Red. It's their signature wine here. It's fruit-driven with a Marquette grape. And I could drink that all day. It's almost it's so sweet. It's almost like a port. So this is semi-sweet, made with pearl grapes. It's supposed to have flavors of raspberry jam and black currant, which is one of my favorite things in a wine. So this is a semi-sweet. Ooh, you really taste the black currant, which is nice. It's interesting.
Gracie girl, where's Mom? Where's she at? Is she coming? Oh my goodness, it's Mom.
Can I have that can?
Yeah. Ooh, there's stuff in it, so be careful.
That's okay. I'll get it.
Don't lick my cup, ma'am. Stop. Every time I drink water, it's got dog spit in it because of you. All right. It is Adventure Day in the Poconos. You didn't do the yeah. You got to do the yeah. One more time. Adventure Day in the Poconos.
Yeah.
Oh no, that was not energetic whatsoever. Somebody comment down below. Tell her to be more energetic with the yes.
I
So-
feel like you can hear my eyes roll. Moving.
Cling. All right, so what are we doing today, Tony Chow?
We are going on a hike.
A hike?
We're going to go to Bushkill Falls.
Another falls hike?
Yeah.
Cool, I love waterfall hikes.
I like hikes that have waterfalls because it's like a payoff.
Yeah, I think hikes should have some type of payoff. Like at the end, if there's like a cool view or a rock formation or something, I would agree. It needs a
Hikes need
payoff.
payoff.
Let's go do a waterfall hike. You ready to go do a waterfall hike, Gracie? I think you are. You love hiking. Here we go. All right, so you know how earlier this morning in the truck we were saying that the key to the hike is when you get to the bottom, there's a payoff like a waterfall? This whole hike, you don't have to get to the bottom to see the waterfall. There's like separate spots all along where you can see this fall.
Different views of it.
Yeah, you get a bunch of different views of it. It's freaking amazing. This is a great hike. And we're only 5-10 minutes into it. Yeah, this is nuts. All right, so Bushkill Falls, amazing views. Make sure you take some water with you because you are definitely going to need water. Our other tip is if you take the yellow trail, which is the one we took, which was kind of in the middle trail, you'll come down a hill and you'll come to a sign. If you want the easier way to go, make a right, because if you make a right, it's steeper going down, but it's more of a switchback coming up. So it's an easier up. If you make a left, then you got the switchback going down and a really steep hike up the stairs coming out. All of the trail is either graded or it's on a boardwalk. So it's easy, and going down and coming up is all stairs. And if it's summer and it's warm out, when you get to the bottom down at the falls, you're gonna find that it's probably 10-15 degrees cooler down there because of all the mist in the air. So yeah, Bushkill Falls. 2 thumbs up. We are at Eats and Sweets. You can see the sign right there. We have positioned ourselves perfectly for branding. What is Eats and Sweets, you ask? So this is a ice cream shop owned by a friend of ours out here in the Poconos. So they're really big on anything that's like Pennsylvania and family owned. So like the hot dogs that they sell are, Burke's Hot Dogs, which is Pennsylvania owned. The ice cream they have is Manning's Farms ice cream. I really, really, really like Ben and Jerry's ice cream, but I had this chocolate cherry almond stuff here today. It's way better than Ben and Jerry's.
Laura worked here when she was a teenager, and they met here.
Yeah.
Where they got married.
Yeah, I forgot about that. That's a cool story.
This is kind of their view. This was wonderful, and I just want to thank them for letting us come over and spend an hour or two with them.
Yeah, thanks guys. And if you are in the Mount Pocono area, you have to swing by Eats and Sweets. We'll link them in the description below so that you know how to get here. But you definitely have to come by.
Definitely.
All right, now we have to go get our trucker hat by going to a couple of places on the beverage trail. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're out. We've done 3 of the required 6 beverage places on the Mount Pocono Beverage Trail. We have to do 3 more so that we can get our trucker hat. They said that they, being the people that put this together, I emailed them this morning to figure out how do we get our trucker hat. And they responded and said, well, after you finish the 6th check-in, you'll get a text message on how to redeem your trucker hat.
Probably like 200 miles away.
Yeah, it's probably either 400 miles away or they're going to ship it to us somewhere. But
it's been a goal to accomplish.
it has been a goal to accomplish. And the trucker hat is not as important as the traveling around, having some beverages, meeting some people. Our first stop was Eagles Rest Cellars. The wines were a solid meh, but we were introduced to what seems to be a staple of vineyards in the Northeast, the wine slushy. Next, we headed over to Silverback Distillery, whose namesake is the owner's husband, who's reported to be a bit furry. This mother and daughter run distillery does a full slate of vodka, gin, rye whiskey, and bourbon. Their honey rye was like drinking southern sweet tea. So this is the honey rye that Tony just said she liked. Wow, you can really smell the honey in it. Ooh, that is super good. Honestly, I don't think this would make a very good Manhattan though, because I think if you throw this into a Manhattan, it's going to be too sweet. Once you put the sweet vermouth into a Manhattan, it's going to be too sweet. But you pour this over ice, golden, man. It's like drinking iced tea.